Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Between Paychecks Kitchen. I'm honest, Jackie and Lady are still back in Lake Jackson because we're still social distance because we're being safe. What can we say? I know, it's another crockpot thing, but we're going to get into it, man. This one's supposed to be really good. The ingredients sound weird, especially if you've never had the Catalina dressing stuff, because it's time for the wine mix. You can't eat, never mind. So we're going to jump into this, try this. Trust me, it's supposed to be good. It's another one of these things that you can use for meal prep during the week, so that sounds good. Before we get into it, be sure to like, share, subscribe, ring the little bell, do the little like thing. We very much appreciate that. Also, check our link down the bottom for our merch, and let's just get into it. I hate taking so long to get into the recipes, man.
All right, so again, it's a nice simple one. Bunch of chicken, whatever you're going to use, one breast per day. So you're going to need some peach preserves. You're going to need a half cup of peach preserves, a whole packet of onion soup mix. You can get that for super cheap. The classic Catalina dressing, you're only going to need 1 cup of it. And the cornstarch, you're going to need 1.5 to 2 tablespoons. And of course, you're going to need a crock pot. Now, this is what happens when I'm filming this stuff late at night and I'm really tired and I forgot to press play or record. So, what you're going to do is go ahead and mix your half a cup of peach preserves and your 1 cup of Catalina dressing and your full packet of onion soup mix, and go ahead and mix them in a bowl. I was halfway through it before I realized that the camera wasn't on. So, I apologize, and I didn't have enough to do this twice. So I'm just showing you that's what I mixed together. After that, go ahead and get your chicken. Now again, you want to do 1 to 2 pounds, especially we're going to do one meal, or like I'm doing, I'm trying to do a single chicken breast per lunch. It's going to be like my meal prep stuff. So I've got 5 of those in there. Go ahead and put your onion soup, preserves, and Catalina dressing mix right on top of it. Don't have to worry about spreading it around too much or getting it on both sides because it'll drip down as it cooks. Cover it. Put it in your crock pot here. Whoop. Let me show you that. Nice and loud and noisy. Put it on low for 6 hours and let that cook. Now, right when you get to 6 hours, you're going to need to get your cornstarch. You want 1.5 to 2 of the cornstarch and just a little bit of water. I think I ended up using half a cup here. The recipe didn't call for any specific measure of water, so I used half cup. So it was fine. This is just going to thicken up the sauce that's around it with the preserves and the Catalina dressing. So I'll go ahead and mix that in water outside, and then go ahead. This has been cooking for 6 hours. Everything's nice and cooked. Check your temperature for 165, and I got it turned over just because I didn't want it to dry out, even though it's 6 hours, so it was too late. And then go ahead and mix your cornstarch water mix in there. Give it a little bit of a stir. It doesn't have to be too great, but you just don't want it puddling anywhere. Put the top back on it and cook it for another 20 to 30 minutes. And boom, you're ready to go. Now this is going to smell great. Like I said, it sounds weird, but this works out really well. This is great for food prep. I used it for a week. It is outstanding. I dressed it with some rice and stuff. This is great. Now, I think the chicken was the most expensive part, as the meat usually is. And that was like $3 or $4 because it was like 2 pounds of meat, but I lucked out and got the frozen chicken breast. And then everything else was $1 or $2 a piece, so this will hit well under our budget. Go ahead and give this a try, especially if you do the food prep stuff, and I'm going to lay off the crock pot thing.
And there you have it, folks. I know it's another crock pot video, man. I'm going to try to cut these out for the next couple of vids, man. I know, but my oven's busted, so I got to do something, and I just came across a recipe book that had whatever. I got a new cookbook, so we're going to be holding off on the crock pot stuff for a while. Even though I have some backlogs, I'm going to cut them out for the next couple of them, so we'll be doing stovetop stuff. If you do this Catalina chicken stuff, if you try it and you like it, let us know. If you try it, you do a little different, again, let us know. We might revisit this, do it over again. It'll be awesome. Be sure to let us know here. You can find us here. I guess we're here all the time, but we'll load on Tuesdays and Fridays. You can also find us on social media, Facebook, Pinterest, Patreon. You can find us at all those at Living Between Paychecks Kitchen, or you can find us at Instagram at Living Between. We had to shorten it over there for some reason. And I'll see you next time, man. I'm going to go put this in little containers. I'm going to do food prep with this. This is going to be great. People were requesting food prep stuff, so this is where this came from. Highway's open. I don't know if you can hear that. It wasn't me. I swear it was a motorcycle in the highway. I'll see y'all next time. Y'all be safe.